I lost a friend today, Michael Allen McAdams. He wasn't just a friend, he was a best friend, a protector. No matter what, he would stand between you and your enemy at any point in time. You could give him a word of advice and he'd look at you and still do what he thought was right. You couldn't hold him back for what he wanted. Yes, he was my best friend and he was my brother. Alan, Michael, Alan McAdams. You know, in the sixth grade, I called you Mike. Got out of school, it was Alan. Well, let me tell you something. Neither one of them names mean nothing. I should have called you brother. Because that's what you was. You were my brother back then, all the way through school, when we graduated in 97, all the way up until now. I know we didn't hang out a lot, and I know we didn't talk all the time, but you know, every now and then we would call each other up and talk just about life, about nothing but life. Yeah, I'm a little mad because, you know, you went off and went to heaven. And I know that you didn't get to say goodbye like you would want to. I'm pissed off at Jesus for taking you so early in life. 44 years old, I mean, you're still young. I don't know how to put I don't know how to put things into words very well. When I speak, a lot of things come out twisted. I never was good at talking, but I'm trying to describe to you and to the world your life, the goodness of you. I could read the dictionary over and over, and no matter what, I would never be able to describe you. You had a heart of gold. No matter what, you was always there to help somebody. If somebody needed you, you was the first one moving, heading their way. You wouldn't ask questions. You would just do it. I was never like that, and I'm still not like that. Even though I try to be, I'm not. You took kids in that wasn't yours. You raised them. You did everything in your power to help your family. You were and will always be the awesome one. I mean, you were a ugly looking joker, but to be honest, you were nothing but a big old teddy bear. Yeah, you had a rough side, but once you got through that exterior of yours and seen the real you, every one of your friends, your family knows how soft you were. We all know that you would take care of anything that you needed to. All I can say is God got a warrior. He got one hell of a one. You are one hell of a guy. You know, it wasn't but a couple of weeks ago we talked. And right now I wish that we would have been in person instead of on the phone. I know you didn't want to leave like this. I know you had unfinished business. And I know you didn't care about all the drama. You don't want people crying over you, people upset. Well, maybe if you would have been an asshole, then people wouldn't be upset that you're gone. Michael Allen McAdams, your name will live on in your family and friends. And now anybody that listens to this YouTube video will know your name. They will hear how you are, how you was. They will hear that the biggest and meanest man that people come across is a softie. Will lend the first helping hand. You know, I envied you growing in school, growing up. And truly, I envy you now. You know, I got up this morning hurting, back crackling, popping. You got up in peace, in joyfulness, happiness. You got to look around at a beautiful heavenly sculpture, see angels flying around. You woke up in peace. I envy that. I don't want to be there yet, but I do want to see you when I get there. Michael Allen McAdams, your name is immortal. From this point on, I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for you in school, and if it wasn't me looking up at you saying, you know, I want the heart he has, I probably wouldn't have a wife still, probably wouldn't have my kids around. You know, as a guy, we don't admit that. We don't admit when we envy somebody. We don't admit to a lot of things. I'll admit it. You know, for you, you're in peace. I know for, you know, last years, several years, you have been hurting. You had issue after issue. But now you ain't got to worry about that. I know you're worried about your family. You're worried about Mindy. But, you know, she is as strong as you are. Even though you've been through all this, you know, you've had issue after issue. She is just as strong, if not stronger, because she has stood there beside you the whole time. She has endured her own pain, plus yours. Yes, right now she's upset. But she will endure. She will be okay. She will come out strong. She will talk to you. You will hear her. Just try to answer her back. I don't know how life is going to treat anybody else. I don't know what life is going to bring for anyone. But you, as awesome as you were, just the thought of you being gone is painful. Like I said, I just talked to you a couple of weeks ago. We grew up together. And now you're gone. We're not that old. But it's okay. You're in a better place. And at one point in time, your family and your friends will all be there with you. All I can say is you better have enough beer to share. So we're going to be drinking, and we're going to drink a lot. I love you, brother.